Good morning, my crafty friends. This is Lori Ground the Ridge, kind of like a test tube to try to get the angle correct, see if my lighting is better. I know my last video, a lot of you girls commented on, I was off the camera because when I looked on StreamYard, I was on the camera, but when I'm on YouTube, I was off. So now I got two devices. This is technical. It's way too technical for me, but I'll try. So let me just pull it up on YouTube so I can see what you guys are seeing. Hopefully. Pink. So how's everybody doing this nice warm morning? Let's see. Let's see if we got anybody. Is anybody up yet? Let's see. I still can't pull it up on YouTube. Okay, there we are. All right, kind of looks the same. Good morning, Laura. I'm just gonna start, and we're just, like I said, this is a test for our live Tuesday with Maggie White. Feel free. Good morning, Maid Marion and Mary. Feel free to tell me. I tried to get it close, but not too close. I know I got a lot on my desk. I got pink I'm working with. These are going to be little mini. Good morning, Danielle. Mini grungy envelopes. You guys really love this dark grunge, so I'm going to do a little of that. And these are little envelopes I just took out of the oven, so we'll set them up there. And these little mini ones are going to go into these little bags. Happy Saturday, Danielle, that I stamped, and I'm going to put the little ones in there. So this is the one that I just finished. It is a little dark. It's showing dark because it is super dark. Let's see. And I do the pops of pink. So we're going to just play with some of Esme's laces. At the moment, this was a big, beautiful piece. It was a yard, and I wasn't going to cut it, but if you can't use it, you just got to. You just got to use it. So what's everybody working on today? Anybody going shopping? My daughter-in-law took me to one store yesterday. It wasn't too bad, but you can only last so long with a mask. Let's see. I'm just going to go around. What I like to do with these real dark grungy ones, as you can see, is I love to go bright pink around them. And I didn't glue the back because I was supposed to. So glue the back a little. And last night my husband decided to move back to our bedroom. Hi, Isabel. And we're just gonna work this around the real dark pieces. I just absolutely love this combination. Actually, I didn't. Wouldn't that? Oh, I picked up this cute little purse. It looked so vintagey, and it looked like it belonged in my stash for ephemera. Of course, then my daughter-in-law. Well, you could have gave it to me. I could have bought it for Christmas. And hi, Pat. And I just didn't want to. I said no. I said I didn't want to wait. I don't want to wait another month. I just bought it myself. And just a little somebody had asked me what color inks I use for yellow and blues. And I have to say, I like scattered straw. And I like, my new favorite blue is, because it's kind of got a gray to it. I don't do a lot of bright blues. It's chipped sapphire. So those right now, and wild honey is a yellow. Those right now are my colors. But, you know, in the spring, they're probably subject to change. So let's see. I want a little of this bead without the flower. So hang on, I'll talk as soon as I can get through all this. There we go. And put a little, hi, Catherine. Well, I'm going to try to just pop up different times to catch different people. I know there's different time zones, and then we will, you know, advertise when I know we're going on with Maggie. Let's see if I can get this in here. Okay, so that's probably for now. That is probably all I will do. And then once I put the paper in, let's see. That'll break up the darkness a little. Let's see. Let's do it this way. My lace, I get all my lace from Crafty Me Shop. It's a Facebook page that you have to join, and then she has usually weekly live sales on her Facebook page on Fridays, and that's where I get all these beautiful laces, most of them. This is a little crunchy, I know, but I know a lot of you like that sound. And then I just rip this. Okay, that was a short piece. All right, that didn't work. That wasn't exactly what I was going to show you, but that's okay. We got more. We got more. So I'm going to put this in here. And then rip it to how I want it. Yeah, I usually bake my paper. If I'm standing right there, I'll go to 280. And, you know, dip it in the coffee, and it's quite overdone. Unlike my turkey that was raw. But I can bake paper. What's more important? Good morning. I'm going to say Verdi. Thank you for joining and popping in. And then when I do these little ones, they're going to be so cute. All right, so that's pretty much how this is going to look, other than once it dries, I'll put some ribbons on it. So I'm just going to set this aside. And let's see, this is just a little piece of the cardboard, the file folder. And then I'm going to take some other pieces. And this is how I just get my layers. Let's see. Let's put a... No. Let me put a layer over here. I like adding layers. Okay. Good morning, Allison. Thank you. And then I just I like to squirt it. And I'll just use some ground espresso. It's the darkest I have. I do. I don't know why I just craft so fast. Only because I think about life too much. I don't want to think about crafting more. I just want to do it, and I just want to have fun. If it comes out wrong, there's no wrong. That's the problem, or not the problem. There's no wrong way. And if it comes out different, you might like it better. And if you don't, you learn how to, make it into something that you do like. Like I had one of my covers. I think it was this one. Now this cover, I put some different paper in it and I stamped. No, this isn't it. Something came up on the back, but I ended up covering it with just stamps. This is another cover I'm doing. It's really dark. That's why it's coming out so dark. I can't blame YouTube for that one. So then I will actually wet my ends again. This is just, like I said, a process. Thank you, Isabel. I am searching, just like a lot of you, for that old feeling that it was hidden in an attic of a 1800s house. And that's what most of the time when I create this stuff, that's what I think of. Or in the stagecoach, or in the, the covered wagon, a young girl riding, and it's always getting dirty from the trail. It's my inspiration most of the time. Good morning. My paper pen paints and paint. Yeah. Portugal. Yes, now that I got a camera, you won't believe my setup. I have tape and I have a bungee cord. So if everything goes crashing down, it's kind of like over my head. So hopefully, so far so good. It ain't moving. And we need a little black soot. Sometimes I will just squirt right into this. I don't know if you're supposed to, but you know what? It works for me. And then the black kind of really brings out the edges. So is everybody are you guys working on Christmas or just journals in general? I don't know if any of you girls seen my doll journal. This was, let's see. This was vintage by me. And she had advertising. Let's see, where is it? I think it was vintage Christmas advertising. And it was 4 sheets. And actually, I can't find it. Oh, here it is. This is so cute. Good morning, Gita. I think I looked that up once. This was the cool paper she had. It was dolls, and then there was another sheet. I don't know if I printed it off or I already used it. Just advertising, like old Christmas decorations. It is adorable. So that's vintage by you. I must not. I must have printed all the down ones out because everybody liked them. Yep. And then I put up my porch prints, more vintage by you, shabby dabby doo-dah. I did it all. But this is really cool too, Mod Podge, and I think I will do that under here. We'll do that. So, oops. Yeah, we'll ink that. But that's the basic. Just, you play with your colors. And then you can go over it. Oh, I don't like that clown, Laura. It scares me, but I'm afraid to touch it. Because I don't want it to come get me. I was always superstition about that. Or I have a collection of dolls. Oh, good. I have a collection of dolls, and I always told my nieces, behave, they're going to come get you. And then, of course, then Chucky was born. And so now I'm very, yeah. He's a cute clown. He's a cute clown. I'm not saying nothing bad about him. But he's got like little fangs. But it's cute. It makes the paper. So what I do now, this is actually way too big. So sorry, Santa, you gotta go. And oh, this little baby, I'm not gonna cut you. She's gotta go. Because I want, when I do this, I want some of the, obviously some of the cover to show. How is the angle, girls? Can you see everything? Okay. Many years of tearing paper. And then I'm going to do the edges. And I'm going to glue it down. And then I'm going to put that in. And the key to this is just to make sure everything blends. No white showing. Get that down. And then I will use Patty Pockets stain, vintage stain. And I'm just going to, this really just brings everything together because it looks like it was supposed to be there. Because I do not collage a lot. Like some of the girls, I just rather buy the paper that's already collaged. Except if it's something kind of like this. I love dolls. I just collect dolls and or baby picture, any of that stuff. So that's, I know this is so hard because it's so dark. I guess you can see better just like that. Just leave it there. Good morning, Melissa. We're just working on a little grungy. Everybody seems to be requesting these, so I'm making little mini grungy books in a set. Hopefully I'll have them up this weekend. Now that my husband's out of my craft room, God, it was the longest. It was only barely a week and a half, but it felt like months to both of us. Good morning, Jamie and Pat. I'm just making little grungy books with the little doll paper. They're so cute. So I just let that, and then I'll let that dry, and then I think we'll make another one because I like these little books. I haven't made them this tiny. This one's going to be tall and skinny. Now, if you, well, I don't know. I don't think I ever did that before, but let's try it. Let's put the paper on, and then we'll grungy it. Let's see if that works. Staying away from that clown. I'm assuming, I mean, I don't see why you can't do it this way. Sure you can. Okay. So let me glue it. What stuff is the Val? The Patty Pocket stuff? Okay. And then we will, let's see. Let's spray. And really, really see all you guys on live. I will take your names and I will put you in the drawing for the 10,000. That's how I'm doing it. I'm not advertising drawings. This is the hint. I'm taking names from the last probably 10 videos. So if you commented on every one, you're going to have 10 chances to win something. My pile's growing of big prizes. All right, so you have to be careful doing this because their faces are coming too dark. So I would not do this again. So we learned a lesson. Oh, thank you. Most of them, I have to say, are good old QVC. Especially this one is a vintage. This was a vintage antique ring from QVC, probably good 10 years ago. And it hasn't lost its shine or anything. All right, this is not coming out as dark as I like. Yeah. Yes, Lord. I got baby dolls. A lot of times their eyes are closed. I'm Italian, I follow you with affection. Aw. Thank you. So let's see. Let's see if I do the black. You know what? Let's add a little. Let's add a little yellow in this. Now I added a little blue in another one, but I did not like it. It turned out it was just too, I don't know. It didn't fit in the grungy world. The blue I picked. It turned too gray, and with the brown, I didn't like the two colors. Actually, I think it was this chipped sapphire. It just didn't work with the brown for me. So. All right, so that's pretty much, I don't want to bore you with just the inking, but I get so many questions on how you do it. It's a tedious, to me, it's enjoyable, especially when my husband's there with this war movie and they're shooting and shooting and shooting. All right, you know what? It doesn't have to be as dark as the other one. But I want it dark. Hi, Amber. I'm not sure if I said hi to you. Let's try again. Let's just go with this. Yeah, this will be like this is going to be one of my covered wagon little girl book that she clenched with, and she read it on the trail every day. Then when her mama yelled for her to get making the fire for breakfast at 4:30 in the morning, she would put her book away and it'd get crushed underneath the boxes and ripped and torn. See, I could go on and on. Oh, don't worry. If you're international, if you win something international, it's going to be a little lighter. So don't worry about it. If that's what you're talking to. I send all over and you will still be in the drawing because this is a big drawing. 10,000 subscribers. You guys made me feel so warm and fuzzy. We'll just make them a little lighter, which is not hard to do. All right, that didn't come out too bad. It's a little dark on their faces, but you can still make, wow, I can't even get that to show. If I do it really, yeah, that's not going to work. YouTube a little better. So that'll work. That's cute. But I do like this one better because it's not as dark. So I'll continue on how I'm doing them. And then let's put these on the floor so I can step on them later. No, just kidding. Then I had these envelopes that were made out of vintage 1947 typewriter, like learning books. Good morning, Jennifer. I'm just grunging up those little dowel books, and one of them maybe just for you in your order. Just saying. 6:30 a.m. Wow, you girls get up early. So these are already been gessoed, that nice sharp sounds, and look, this is perfect. Oh, maybe we will put the dowels over here because I do not want to waste any of this paper. So again, this is pretty already grungied up. And Jamie, are you still here? How is your puppy doing? I've lost track. Is everybody drinking coffee, or do we have tea drinkers? Good morning, Anne. So I just basically do the edges. I like the edges done. 3:30 in the afternoon in Sweden. Coffee. I love my coffee. I love my coffee. She's doing pretty good. Still having sinus fun, but she's 30 pounds. Oh my goodness. Wow. That's great, Jamie. Not that she's having. Okay. And Jamie's drinking Pepsi. So again, this is pretty much the same. You can take any envelope and just fold it and just zip it. I usually sew because I like the strength. Coffee, pumpkin pie, and whipped cream. Wow, Laura, that sounds a little too good. And that one's got the Charlie Chan. So this would really, I think I'm going to make these for my nieces. So they'll always remember Aunt Lori with her dolls. Oh, wow, she's supposed to be 70 pounds. Wow. And then let's see. If I fussy cut out, let's see. Oops. Good morning, Diana. I'm not sure if I said hi to you. I want to make sure I say hi to everybody. And we'll just do a little fussy cutting. I know everybody comments on fast I fussy cut. If you notice, I'm moving my paper, not my scissors, for the most part. Oh no, Jennifer. I'm sorry to hear that. Hopefully you will just have an easy time. No symptoms. It's getting really bad here with that stupid COVID. Yep, really bad. Wow, that's too bad. And I'll just put the dowels over here, but we need, I think, a little cheesecloth to soften them up. And we'll just put a little dot on here. Good morning, Anne. We're just working on little grungy here and there. Grungy dolls. And then I would do, let's see. Well, you could still craft, John. Okay. So that looks like, I mean, it's cute, but it just needs the stain to make everything just come together. Everything look like one. And then once I can figure this out, once I straighten out after I move all my husband's stuff out, my God, he had more stuff in here. And I reorganize some of my laces and stuff. I'll take you guys on I'll show you. And I'll just do this. And then I'll probably, in my envelopes, even though it's already got a coat of the clear gesso, I'll probably put another one just to make sure it's nice and tight. Or not tight, strong. Strong as it can be. It's still only paper, but. And we'll just let that set. In there, and then I'll probably put a little lace or something. So that's just, or I'll put it in one of the sets. I know I'll add something else in there. What else did I want to show you? What we could do? Let's do another envelope. So I was going to do a Christmas one. And again, this paper. Oh, I gotta get it. Hang on. She had a paper. This is Vintage by Me. Oh, this is that other Christmas vintage. Good morning, Penny and Michelle. We're just doing a little grungy. We're playing grungy. Oh, this was her pretty page. I think I'm going to do that with the Christmas. This is, again, just some of her stuff comes in pages of 4. And it's so, this is an envelope. It is so pretty. See, one day I hope to have everything sorted out, but I don't think that'll ever happen. Because I guess I just like to work from piles, I guess. Because that's what it's always turned into. All right. So I'll work with these 3. Okay. So let's do the back first. Oh, exciting, Michelle. Michelle's getting her wax and her little iron. You're going to love it. That would be pretty on something like this. So I usually cut the paper so it's nice and kitty corner. This paper is gorgeous. It has the oranges. Because I don't always like to do Santa Claus and stuff. I like to do stuff for our winter. So we would just glue the, glue this. Well, have a nice day. Thank you for stopping in. That was my papers, paints, and pens. Love the rain. Good morning. Yes, I was trying out a new angle. So I just popped in and see if anybody was up. So I got that. And then, you know what? Because this little corner is a cute little pine cone and cinnamon stick. So we'll just cut that out. Michelle, I can see you doing some awesome things with that. Good morning, Helen. Where did you order your, oh, that's for you, Michelle. Where did you order your iron from? Helen, I think it was you that asked me about the color of my blue and yellow. I like scattered straw right now and chipped sapphire. Those are my blue and yellows. I'm not sure, Allison, if she ships to, or she ships international at the moment. All right, so something like that. And then this I absolutely love. It's an order blank. But we're going to take a little. Good morning, Kathy. I'm using Patty, just Stains by Patty Pocket. It's her vintage stain. I absolutely love it. Okay, good morning. Good morning, Susie. That's all right. We're just doing grungy. This I'm going to zip on the sewing machine, just make a ruffle. Hi, Wendy. I just usually like to make a ruffle, and then you know what? We'll make another orange ruffle. And we're going to do another little ruffle. I'm having a hard time getting Fabri-Tac right in my own Walmart with everybody being home and they're using all the supplies and they're not getting shipped in and they're so expensive over to order it. No, my husband, a friend came to get him for coffee. We moved him back into our room so he can get out of my craft room because he wasn't going too quick. But yes, he is out and about. He's better. He's just uncomfortable, but that'll come in time. I think we'll just glue these here. Oh yeah, I can whip these ruffles up quick. I'm gonna just put this there. I'm gonna just snip that off. So we got that on the back. Then we have that. And then what else do we have? Okay, that's pretty much. I'm glad too, Melissa. Thank you. Let's see. This is Christmassy. So, I can do this. I remember these little paper things we used to have hanging in the house. Because once I do the stain over it, it's all gonna be the same color, so it'll be pretty cool. Okay. So that we'll put a little piece of cheesecloth over the ruffle. Just a little. Amazon must love us crafters. I'm just going to put that there. And what do I need there? I need something there. I'm not sure. Let's see if I can cut this out. This is kind of cool. We'll just put the orange there with the music. And good morning, Natalie. And we will just square that off a little. There. That'll work. That will work. Of course, then I got my seam binding that I really need to coffee dye today. I'm still like in holiday mode. My dishwasher's still full of clean dishes from Thanksgiving. I just don't feel like emptying it yet. Because, it's still like a holiday weekend. Oh, no. I am, maybe, but I've been on the other end of it too. Because who made me buy it? I seen somebody use it, and I had to have that iron and that beeswax. Along with patty pockets and the spray the spray can or thing I ordered from Amazon because it just creates a mist. Yep. So that. And we need a little orange down here. So we will take these little berries. Maybe. See how good I can get these. Oh, that's cool. I never got is a wish list on Amazon because I always just I don't know if there's a whole lot I need right now because I definitely don't need paper, but I still buy it. Let's see, we're just going to cut these. I just want to bring orange down to this bottom corner just to make everything a little cohesive, a little. This is one of my favorite glues lately, this one. That's right, Jennifer. We never need anything. We just want. All right. So then we'll do the pockets because I don't want and wait for everything to dry, just in case I have to add anything. And yeah, that's pretty. I mean, you could do white gesso over this too. It's funny how I usually use what's on my desk. That's right, Melissa. Yeah, oh, what did I do? See, I did the wrong side first. Now I gotta hold this. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. There we go. So I'll just hold this. I'm really gonna sock it over here thick. And this goes on, it's not a very, it's more of a matte finish. I mean, there's a little gloss to it, but it's more of a matte. And I don't even care if I get it on the bowl. It's not an issue for me. Because like I was meant to. Like I was crafting in my covered wagon and a big bump hit. Now these are really nice as a gift to maybe a family member. You have some pictures or something you want to pass on to put in something like this. Because last year I gave one to my sister-in-law. She was going to go to Paris. So I had some French paper and I made an envelope out of it. But then COVID hit and she never got to go. But she's got her envelope, I told her. And I got the look. She'll go, hopefully. Someday this ends. This ever ends. So kind of see how it all kind of blends in. And then that. And then I will go over it with the good old, I put it up here so I can dry it. The clear gesso. And that's why my desk is a mess, because now I got this to stick over here. And this is still drying. Thank you. Okay, what else can I pull over here? Let's do this, unless this is how I just add on. I'll just bake some special or some more file folder. And if I want the layers, I just add on like that. And I'm gonna just sew it. Sometimes I'll just do this all ahead of time, and then when I feel like inking, I will. So I just wanted a little more texture or a little fold in there. Okay, make sure nobody's crying. Yes, I miss hugging too. But no crying. We will get through this. I'll make a little Christmas one. And sometimes I will put paper on. I mean, sometimes we do it. We get so mad and you don't know what to believe. Yeah, we got yelled at from our county executive just before Thanksgiving. And I'm sure our numbers were horrible yesterday, so I'm sure he'll come back today and put us in a zone. Oh, I have to, and I have to have everything around me. I tried to have my sewing machine on the other side of the room, and that drove me nuts. Because I don't like, sometimes I'll sit here for like 3 hours without moving, and my body tells me, you know, get up, because then I'm all stiff. But yeah, I gotta have everything. That's why I'm always using like one certain thing at a time until I get up and get my other white gesso. I'm not gonna use it. And it's almost like I have to restock my desk. That's what I'm trying to say. Of different things I want to use. Okay. So sometimes when you do this and you want like a little print on there, I'll just put it on and then I will ink over it, and you're not going to see a whole lot coming through because then I'll decorate on top of it. But sometimes I also like to put in, because, yep, pink is my favorite. Am I still here? Yep. Bye, Isabel. Thank you for stopping. I just need a little flour. Maybe. And just put a flower here. Jennifer, are you crafting with us or are you just watching? Is anybody crafting right now? Then I'll just put a little flour there, and then I will start the inking. So these will come through. I might start with, say, vintage photo. I'll still hit it with water because it'll go farther. But I'll do this a little lighter, so you can always go back, but you can't take away, that's for sure. And then sometimes I won't go the dark one. I like this, the vintage photo and the rusty hinge look. We'll do that. This, the rusty hinge in black instead of the dark. Get rid of this, and this. Let's see if I can find my rusty hinge without knocking everything over. Ooh, sometimes this is pretty. Mandarin orange is pretty. And, oh dear, not looking good for rusty hinge. Nope, I think it's underneath my tripod. That's okay. Oh, no. We're getting there. Whew. Okay. Rusty hinge is kind of like vintage photo. It's got that orangey look. So it's just fun to play with your inks. It really is. Especially if you have a collection of them, because you see somebody using one and then you got to go buy it. And then old paper is one that I was shocked about. It is actually green, and I absolutely love it. but I didn't expect it to be green. But it's really pretty. Okay, so that's all vintage photo. And then the rusty hinge will go on the edges. Yeah, sometimes, Laura, that's not a good thing because sometimes I'll just do one corner, and then craft, because otherwise I get too upset if I'm cleaning, and I'm not crafting. And so we just got a little of this. So see how the rusty hinge just kind of darkens that a little? This is a very pretty color. I sometimes forget I have this. But by adding the water, even though this is all wet, it just absorbs the ink a little better. In my opinion. This is all my opinion, not fact. Oh, Laura, you're a neat freak? Oh, dear. I must be driving you crazy. Okay. I'm not even changing my brush. All right, now we'll just do a little black. Yeah, I like the super grungy, and then I just like the pops of color in it. It is one of my favorites. And I like the black. And now sometimes you can take this and just squeeze it, especially now that it's damp. And then you'll get all these awesome little wrinkles. And then you'll go with the black, and then the black picks up those extra little wrinkles. And it's pretty. You can get a lot of frustrations out doing this. Just saying. And you might need a little more glue. That's okay. There, and then over here, I'll just hit it again. You can actually hit it with the mandarin. I brought it out. That just gives that pops of light. Good morning, Maggie. Maggie just got up. She had a busy weekend. Were you out partying, Maggie? Yep, definitely therapy, Melissa. Maggie, we're just grunging up things with those little dowels. We made the little dowel envelope. It's crafty. No, Vintage by Me for paper. And we made an envelope, and now we're making another book. And we're just crinkling that. And if you don't like something, my suggestion is just put it away. Walk away from it, and then come back. Okay. Oh, I was doing the mandarin. Oh, yeah, this is the mandarin. Let me just... It just kind of gives it a little light pop. So that's the one that I crinkled. And like I said, again, it's dark, so it's not coming out the best in the light. And then I will go back and just do the edges, the black. Again, I might have to wet it or get new black stuff. There. So then I will just set this aside and I'll come back to it. So let's just do one more and let's just start wet. Crumple it up. Crumple that COVID right up. And then open that. And then maybe I want a piece sticking out down here. Oh, I seen Maggie. I seen you posted a picture. These brushes, I love them. You'll love them. And I'll just zip this over here. All right, so I got that over there. And you know what? I got one little dowel left. Or should I put the clown on too? Oh, he scares me. Oh, dear. Yeah, I better not cut him out. He'll gotta get me. All right, Mr. Clown, you'll go on too. Some people like clowns. All right, so we will just glue that there. Yeah, I had some. The big one, I forget to use the big one. I use these three the most. These sizes the most. Any buffering? I don't think so, am I? I don't think I'm buffering. I haven't seen. I got two devices on. But I'm assuming there's a million people on the internet today. So we're going to ink. I think I'm going to squish again. Oh, really? Mags? I think I got mine from Amazon, but a while ago. They're easy on your hand. So we're going to get in all the little nooks and crannies. Got a little green coming through. Don't know where I got that from. Oh, it could have been on this brush. Let's do a little rusty hinge. No way, Jamie. Boy, Walgreens never have them. There. And now we got to go dark. So I'll go back and get my dark stuff. Thank you, Penny. All right, this is not going dark. So sometimes if you're, let's see if I can grab this without knocking everything over. I have the ink, the Ground Espresso ink refiller. So I'll take that if I'm having issues, and I'll just take a drop. Oh, it's a surprise, Laura, because we don't know yet. We haven't even discussed it. But we'll try to, we will put it in the Sacred Mementos link, or their Facebook group of supplies you need. It'll be relatively easy stuff that you have. Okay, yeah, we're getting... But this has to be wet, and the paper has to be wet. Otherwise, you'll get a big stain. And it's not a pretty stain either. And that's another way you can ink it. I know they have, somebody does shoe polish. Hi, Lily. Hi, Mitzi. We're just playing with grunge. It's a good way to get out frustration because you can really ink things up. You can crumple things. You can rip things. Just let it all out, girls. I don't even know. I think we're 40 here today. It's a rainy day. So that's kind of grungy. That's a really grungy one, too. So here... Let's see, we did this one. We did that one first. Then we did this one. So they're still pretty grungy. We gotta do the inside of that one. And this is the first one we started with that we put color into it, and it just really makes it pop. And then we did that one. This one we put it all together first, and then we inked it, and we decided that's not the best way to go because the faces got too dark, especially with a print. If you maybe did a different print with just newsprint or something, it probably wouldn't matter. But with the dolls, it does matter. And then the envelope. Oh, and then this envelope. Oh, see, that's why I got everything on my floor. This one is still... Ooh. This one is still... I must have put too much on it. I was a little heavy-handed with the Vintage by Me oranges and pine cone paper. It's so pretty. And then the front. So this really has to dry. Good morning, Lorette. How are you? And where were we? Oh, we got to put the little trim on this one. Or the little stain. And then when you add the paper, obviously it brings everything. It brings everything together. Thank you. Let's see, let me get a piece of paper. And then I just start my layers in here. Thank you. How is our angle? We've changed everything. I got a tripod over my head. And I think so far this is working. It just makes a big difference. The paper sticking out. Okay, girls, what next? I think it's... Oh, we'll just do... Since we still got 35 of you here. Thanks, Maggie. This hopefully this will be what I'll have Tuesday night. I found some of this. Well, I probably bought it. It was just the deli paper. And it's thin. But if I put 3 pieces together, 1, 2, 3. And this stuff you could find cheap, like at a garage sale, especially if it's open. You don't want to use it for food. We can craft with it. No, I'm not selling. We're just making stuff. And let me just sew it quick, and then I'll show you what I did with it. I can't glue this stuff. This stuff just goes all over the place. Okay, so I just sewed this in 4s. I'm going to crinkle it nice and crinkly. Yeah, this came in a box, Lorette. My daughter-in-law it came in this box. Have a restaurant, and it could have came from here. A couple restaurants have closed down, and I bought some stuff from them. So it could have came from one of them. So when I crinkle it up, it kind of breaks that waxy feeling down. It can be, but it's not really. It's not super waxy, Isabel. And then I just made a little booklet. Again, we're just going to, like this. I love this. So I'm going to have to cut it ever so slightly. All right, let me be right back. Well, I'm right here, but. Okay, so I just did this. So now it's a little booklet. And this will go into that envelope that I made. So it's a different kind of texture. Right, something was on that brush that made it. What is going on here? All right, see, something's on this brush. Ooh, it feels like glue. Ooh. All right, so big. We're going to go over it with the stain anyway. So we'll just try to even it out or make it look like I did it on purpose. No problem. I'm just got to get my... And this is this is what I like when you ink it and you do the crinkling. It really just kind of adds, really makes it look old when you just crinkle it. I love it. Oh, cool, Maggie. Okay, so that's just the cover. And then I would probably just put, for strength, I'll just rip this in half, ink up the edges, and it's just going to be a little writing paper and like a little booklet. So you can just, and this is just stuff, other than the deli paper, I mean, just scraps I'm using from my book. So, because I don't want to find a place for them. Otherwise, that's where my pile gets huge. Thank you, ladies. Yeah, my brush is... I had broken one because I was a little rough. And then over here, we'll get into that. Yes, they do clean out. I do use, sometimes I use my makeup cleaner on them. Oh dear. And there's just a little book. We'll do a little ink or a little protection. I really did mess up a little. I wasn't planning on inking this heavy, but it goes with the grunge. I really like this orange and cinnamon stick. There. So that's just a little book with some just deli paper if you don't know what to do with it, because like that's if it sometimes it is maybe greasier than what I have, like more of a this mat takes a beating too. So that'll be that. Let's see, did we get? Let's put our paper in here, and I think that'll be it, ladies. More crinkly paper. Thank you, Lorette. And just, you know, the funny part is I have every measuring tool you probably could get, but oh wow. And an umpteen paper cutters. The only thing I think I use of all my tools the most is my little Tim Holtz stamping thing. Maybe that's what we'll do. Maybe if I come back tomorrow morning, we'll do a little stamping. And I do like the scoreboard. But sometimes you do need nice. So then I just lay it out, and I want this not quite that far. And then I want this maybe just a little under that. This is how I'm probably off frame a little. Just create the layers. And then I'll just kind of not ink all the pages, just the layers, so they really show a little. So, good morning, Gigi. And Sherry, I don't know if I said hi to you. There. So if I put it over there like this, there. So, and then that's how I just layer my paper. So you see, boy, that is dark. You see the papers. Okay. Oh my goodness, we've been on for almost 2 hours. No, hour and a half. Alrighty. So I think I will probably come back in the morning again, because the morning is when everybody's sleeping. And unfortunately, we don't go to my dad's for breakfast anymore because of the darn COVID. So that's really kind of upsetting. So I need to play with some die cuts and some stamps. So I think I will turn the camera on if you guys want to pop in. It'll be probably around the same time. And we'll just play with stamps and bags. Bye, Jamie. And that's it. So thanks for coming in or stopping by. And I hope you have a grungy day, because this is fun. And it just kind of, it is fun. It can bring you a lot of different places, because you can just play with different, don't forget red. You can add the brick red in this. There's just all different kinds of stuff. So I'm in the East Coast. It's 10:30 a.m. right now, Miss Gia. So you guys all have a lovely day. And me and Maggie will discuss what we're going to do. Hi, Maggie. We'll discuss what we're going to do Tuesday and let you know. And that's it. So you guys have a wonderful day, and we'll see you soon. Bye.